A baby inherits its mother's microbiome at birth when it passes through the birth canal. Therefore, if the mother has dysbiosis, the infant immediately inherits that from her. This means that right from birth, the immune system is compromised. A typical GAPS child will have ear infections, upper respiratory infections, and need lots of antibiotics before the age of 2. These children typically have a lot. These children are typically very fussy eaters. They have lots of tummy upset, digestive problems, pain, gas, bloating, colic. The baby's immune system is further compromised with vaccinations, usual weaning, adding carbohydrates and sugar-rich foods to the young child's diet makes this worse. Gut dysbiosis leads eventually to a damaged gut wall. Toxins, microbes, and undigested food enter the body through the porous, irritated, inflamed gut wall. The toxins go from the bloodstream where they're not supposed to be. There should be no undigested food particles in your bloodstream. This sets off an alarm for your immune system to take care of these toxic particles. And this is the basis of gut and psychology syndrome. These toxins enter the brain because the brain is high in fat, and these toxins are fat-loving or lipophilic, as they're called, because they attach themselves to fat like a magnet. So they go into the brain and nervous system where they attach themselves, and they also enter and attach to other organs. When this happens, you have a full-blown autoimmune response because the body then turns against itself and starts to attack its own organs to get rid of the toxins that are stored in them. The genesis of a leaky gut is inflammation caused by excessive carbohydrates in the diet, which have overpopulated the growth of the pathogenic bacteria. The byproduct of the metabolism of the pathogenic bacteria creates a toxicity that irritates and inflames the inside lining of the gut. When this happens, instead of the gut lining being very tightly woven together, it begins to separate and get tiny little holes in it where these undigested food particles slip out and get into the bloodstream. This is what we know today is being called leaky gut. Dr. Natasha Campbell realized that this was happening and brought this concept to the mainstream over 40 years ago. So she really is the pioneer in bringing the concept of the gut-brain connection to America.